too much, dog. Really? Come on, man. Chill out. Chill out with those bullets, alright? To me. Alright, now freaking guy be having to come back to life. You need to come over here right now. Yep, there you go. Warlord. Ah, that wasn't you? Bro, you are the most annoying. There you are. Hey, what is good, fam? I got another build for you, but this time it's different because I'm using the Trickster. I will tell you though, since I've played the Devastator for so long, it's a very different playstyle. What I mean is that the survivability is way more with the Devastator. During combat, you can literally stand in the middle of everything and soak up damage while also dealing insane damage. The Trickster requires you to be extremely mobile. You cannot stay still because he's squishy, but you also can deal crazy damage. There are specific gear pieces you need in order to make this work right. We're gonna get right into it. But before we do, drop a like and subscribe to my channel. So this is the Trickster Hitter, a straight assassin that strikes hard and fast. And like an assassin, he's not really one to brawl. His style is like a get in and get out form of combat. And with that being said, I gotta be honest with y'all. Playing with the Trickster has a steep learning curve when transitioning from playing with the Devastator for so long. I consider that my main class, and playing with Devastator is nothing like playing with any of the other three classes. So whenever I try and get the goal completion with Trickster, I could be right at the end of Boomtown, get hit one time and die. This is due to how squishy the Trickster is, so your mobility has to be on point. Now maybe it's just not my playstyle, and I know that if I keep playing the Trickster, I'll be able to master the class. Personally, I don't think I have the patience to do it though. Just not my cup of tea. But despite that, I decided to show this build because the playstyle is really cool. The skill tree path is Assassin, of course, and you want to just increase weapon damage, close range damage, armor piercing, and make sure you activate these bonuses that grant damage after performing certain skills. Now the skills I'm using are Hunt the Prey. This skill is essential to my survival because you need to be on the move. Plus, when teleporting behind enemies, the damage is significantly increased. Next is Venator's Knife. Your damage is doubled for the first 10 seconds NPCs are affected after you use this skill. So this is what I do. When I run into elites, captains, and bosses, I throw my knife, then use Hunt the Prey for some insane damage. Great for taking them out quickly, just like an assassin. And of course you want Twisted Rounds for that really high damage buff when firing. Now for my weapon, I was fortunate enough to get this Bulwark shotgun to drop at a really high damage roll, 92.8k. This is really good for an automatic shotty. The mod bulwark comes with is ultimate bleeding bullets, which is the first part of the most important aspect of this build. You'll see why in a minute. For my second mod, I rolled Killing Spree. It comes from the Amber Vault legendary double gun and can give you up to 75% more damage, a must have for this setup. It doesn't matter what other weapons you have because the bulwark is pretty much all you'll be using. Now for the gear, this helmet called Ivory and Bone comes with Kingslayer, paired with Captain Hunter is a deadly combo because they are both relative to elites. Now there is a legendary armor helmet called 𝐒𝐞𝐫𝐴's Otara's Kal. I hope I pronounced that right, but the headgear comes with a tier 3 mod called Instant Reload, where Hunt the Prey instantly replenishes the magazine in your current weapon. If you don't have that, then this build is what you want to run, because the way this is put together is equivalent to what that Hunt the Prey mod does. If you look at these pants, I have Vampiric Mag. This replenishes 50% of your magazine when you kill enemies affected with bleed, which you will be easily doing with the Bulwark legendary shotgun. This is how you keep your ammo up with the twisted rounds without having to reload the whole time. I don't necessarily want Plate Piercer, it's just what RNG has blessed me with until I can get something else. But for my upper armor piece, I have Stare in the Barrel, which is a mod you cannot go without, honestly. The nature of this game is such that there will always be an abundance of enemies around you. So with this mod, your damage will always be more than tripled. And as I said, your survivability is limited to your mobility, so you need at least 1 or 2 defensive mods. This is why I chose Perseverance Shield for the second mod. With this, you'll receive almost 10,000 points of shield whenever your health drops below 30%. And this has a 5-second cooldown, but it synergizes perfectly with the Trickster because he gains shield on hit. On my gloves, Sharp Eye seemed to be the mod of choice for even more damage scaling. This paired with personal space is just fitting. Finally, I chose Bloodlust, and this does pretty much the same thing as Sharp Eye, except with Sharp Eye, you'll need to be aiming down sights in order for that to work. For the next mod, I was thinking I could use something like Strong Twist to get even more damage, but with my playstyle, I'd rather have something to help me survive more. So because it's a build that relies on bleed, Blood Potion heals me whenever I land a critical shot on anyone who's bleeding. So that's my Trickster build. A playstyle not for everyone, but is really effective. Next, I'll be working on a Pyro Anomaly build, so stay tuned for that. I hope you got benefit from this one. And if you did, please drop a like and don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you in the next video. Be right out.